Hello, I welcome you to yet another exciting episode of Cosy Homes. I am your host, Kezia Kamande. Today we are talking about a different type of wall covering, perhaps something different from what you are used to normally. I'm talking about wall murals. To get more insight on this amazing interior feature, I am joined by Dickson from Amazing Interiors, who is going to tell us everything we need to know about wall murals. Thank you so much, Dickson, for having us.
You're welcome.
So maybe you can start with you telling us about yourself and your company.
My name is Dickson James.
Yes.
I'm the CEO, Amazing Interiors Limited. Amazing Interiors actually was an idea that started in 2013. We've been around since 2013, and we deal with wallpapers, all varieties actually of wallpapers. We have wall mirrors, over 700 designs of wall mirrors. We deal with wall-to-wall carpets, window blinds, and in general, interior consultation.
So can you tell us about wall murals and why is it that there's a growing interest in them?
Wall mirrors actually are 3D emissions of wallpapers. They come in different varieties. And the reason actually why most people are in love, the growing interest of wall mirrors is actually going up, is it gives you a very different kind of illusion that actually any normal wallpaper or any kind of a normal paint can't achieve. You know, maybe someone loves beach, or maybe someone loves the nature, animals. Probably they love the mountains, snow, winter, autumn. So those are some of the things that wall murals are able to achieve. These are actually customized, high resolution pictures of places.
Where do you get your wall murals from, and probably do you customize them for your clients?
For all our designs, we customize them ourselves. We are in partnership with an American photo gallery company that sells the rights of the pictures to us, and then we customize it from this end. Before we actually started customizing them, we used to import them directly, but we realized that we are taking a lot of time in terms of bringing the final product to the customer. Now, if you look at the time, between 5 to 12 days for a customer to have it installed on the wall, that was actually something that we looked at it and saw that it's wasting a lot of time for the customer, and at the same time, not everyone actually is so patient to wait for for a product for all those days. So we decided to bring in the machine and buy the designs ourselves, customize them ourselves. At the same time, we have other designs that probably a customer is looking for, and they have their own pictures. If the picture actually meets our requirements, then we can be able to customize them for.
You told us that you have about 700 designs to choose from. So with all these designs, what applies where?
Designs vary, and where a design actually fits depends with different things. Number one, I'll say depends with number one, a customer, the client, what the client is looking for. And number two, it depends with the agreement that Amazing Interiors has with the final client, because you may have a client who walks in and then they say they actually know what they're looking for. Can I get a forest scene? Can I get a beach? Can I get a boat near a rocky, something like that? So they actually know what they're looking for. And then you get another client who is entirely looking for an interior designer. So this client doesn't know what they're really looking for. So it's upon us now to make sure we deliver in terms of designing the space for the customer, designing the theme for the customer, and getting the very best wall mural for the customer.
What's the durability of a wall mural?
Wall murals are very durable.
Like how long does it last?
18 plus years on the wall.
Oh.
Yes, they are fade free, and they are washable. So to be very honest, it's actually 6 times more than the normal painting.
Do they get oxidized?
The beauty is that they don't get oxidized.
Okay.
They don't get oxidized so long as the wall is actually well prepared before the installation of the wall mirror. Then they don't get oxidized. There have been actually growth in kids murals because a mural actually brings in a very different aspect into any kind of a room. The kind of illusion that it brings in, the normal kids, stickers that we were used to, the small stickers that we are used to, right now they can be enlarged into an entire wall. So
okay.
They've actually been growing interest in kindergartens, in kids room, the normal kids room, in hospitals for kids. So there's been so much interest. At the same time, we have other designs for any other person, adults. And you can just pick any design, anything that you feel is comfortable with you. That's okay. Sometimes if you get confused, then we can take you through the designs ourselves and pick something that actually will come, or we will actually give you a room, according to the theme that you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long does it take you to fit the murals?
It depends actually with the size of the project. Could be an hour, could be days, could be months, depending with the size. We've managed to work on several number of residential houses. We've done Take Home East Africa Limited, which is an home automation company.
Okay.
We are actually currently working with a new franchise of Kukuliku, which is a South African brand.
Okay.
And we're hoping for more as we are advancing actually.
So how long does it take you to undertake a project?
Depending with the size of the project. Number one, you may get a project whereby you get, let's say, a standard wall, which is like 10 meters by maybe 2.6 or 2.8 meters. That one takes like an hour. You may get a project which is probably an entire restaurant. It may take you like an entire day.
Okay.
Or something like an example of a restaurant we did last year in Hurlingham, but that one we did wallpapers, 8 floors, which took us an entire month.
So since you started, I'm very sure you've noticed a certain trend in the clients who are already buying murals. So what is this trend, and what do you think is motivating them towards these buying trends?
Let me say the economic growth of the country, and there are so many people right now who are independent, people who can afford things that they never had the money to afford, and right now people have realized it's the high time they live good, like you don't live tomorrow, you live today. So people are trying in as much as possible to actually get the very best for themselves.
Okay.
A long time ago, people used to, wait till the day that they construct their own mansions, or houses. That's when now they do all, they want to do. Right now, wall murals can be done in rental houses. They can be done actually anywhere. Any person can buy a wall mural, and they are okay with it. So to me, the growth and the interest is actually where so many people are able to purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, and the willpower is there, the product is good, and at the end of the day, people want to live good.
So talking about rental places, if I'm moving, can I move with my mural?
Actually, the mural has its own advantages, and at the same time, I'll say disadvantages. Now, the advantage is, if in a rental house, you can actually fit a wall mural and remove a wall mural when you are going, or when you are probably shifting to another place. Number one, it doesn't actually affect the normal painting of any house. It doesn't affect the wall, because the kind of glue we use actually is starch-based glue that if you need to strip it off, you can just strip it off comfortably without having to mess the wall. At the same time, if well removed, actually it can be reused. Yes, if well removed, it can be reused. The problem is that most of the time you get a scenario whereby you're shifting from A to house B, but house A doesn't look like house B. The square meterage is different.
The measurement.
Yeah, the dimensions of the house is different. So that's one of the challenge.
So how do you pull off the correct way?
Actually, what you do is the edges of the wall mirror. You just apply water on the edges of the wall mirror, and then wipe it with water on the joints too. Then give it like 10 minutes. And then you can actually strip it off from either top to bottom or bottom to.
Okay. How are wall murals packaged? Do they come in rolls or?
They don't come in rolls. Actually, they're not packaged. Wall mirrors are customized. You will bear me witness that most of the houses are not the same. The walls are different. The taste of each customer is different. Someone wants an entire wall covered. Another one wants just a quarter of the wall covered. So we don't package them. We don't put them in rolls. We take the measurements of the wall and then we customize. Giving the client what they are looking for is basically our interest. So we customize according to the size that you want. It's just like going to a tailor and saying my size is ABCD. Can you make me a suit, or can you make me a shirt? So that's what we do.
All right. What advice would you give to anyone out there who is interested in buying murals for their houses?
I'll actually advise anyone who is in love with mural to have one, because you can imagine we take a lot of time actually going to places like Mombasa or hiking Mount Kenya and stuff like that, and we can have these memories of those places in our own houses. So don't you think of not having one. You can come to us. Actually, we can customize something for you, and we fit it for you. We actually fit it for free. We don't charge fitting. So you can come, we fit it for you, and we'll be there for you.
So if I'm interested in getting murals, where can I find you as a client?
We are located on Limuru Road. Limuru Road, which is just opposite Jamhuri High School. The building is called Suraj Plaza. We are on 5th floor and suite number 514. You can actually get us on Facebook too, on Amazing Interiors Limited. Please like our page too. Talk to us on WhatsApp. The number is 0728 328 345. Send me an email at dickson@amazinginteriors.co.ke or info@amazinginteriors.co.ke.
So thank you so much, Dickson, for having us and for all the information you've given us about murals. I'm very sure it's useful to our viewers. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so there you have it, and from the experts. So now you have so many options for your walls with wall murals. We take a short break. We'll be back shortly. Stay tuned.